So this is the PlayStation we are working with here. It is regular PlayStation, 120 gigs it says, but it's 160 inside. Don't pay retail. Wherever this was before I bought it, has still a lot of stickers put on it, and we have to clean a lot, as you see here. Pretty much it's in a quite rough shape, to say the least, which it's sad to see that happening, and I'll have to take it all apart in pieces and work with it, because it's a beautiful machine. I might have to change this face here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. It has a small breaking there, and as you see, it continues here, so I'll have to probably repair this part here somehow. Maybe super glue and just sand it over and make it look like it never happened, and the rest will be done on a short video that you will see right after this intro to the PlayStation we're gonna work with. And I am gonna go with a 3-layer paint on it, as you will see on video. It will be a base paint, then it will be another coat of paint, then it will be the last paint, which will be gold on the sides, white on the middle, and gold with the insignias that you will see be put on it on the video. We'll have insignia on the back and insignia on the front, or logos, what you want to call them. And I will probably go ahead, paint it inside too. When I open it, paint the inside too, and I'll have to paint very carefully the power supply unit and the ports here, and make it look uniform. And the second thing that I will paint here will be one of the controllers. Probably I will go with just regular bright gray, and make some of the buttons golden, or to look gold, to fit with the main machine. And I'll do probably the BD remote as well. A bit of change on it, and I will prep the monitor to go with it as well, so everything will be kind of uniform that you will see when I'm done. If it all goes according to plan, hopefully it goes to plan. And yeah, that's pretty much the idea of what's gonna happen here. And okay, it's been a few days, even though you saw in that reel or jump cut video style that it was very quick. Actually, it took almost a week to wait for everything to settle down, and I had to go with a few coats over the logos in order to get that kind of raised. I don't know how I can show this on camera, but actually it feels almost like it's a 3D piece here. Let me try and see if I can show it, but it's gonna be hard. In camera it might look just like paint. It is paint, but in person it's raised. You can actually feel it. It's not just flush with the paint. And how I did that, I just kept this part here, repainted this one 5 different times throughout different hours. Wait for the first hand to dry, then repaint again, then repeat that whole thing without touching the rest, because there's 3 layers under here. Under this coat that looks just white, there's 3 layers. And this has its own, except for the primer that was put on, the rest are all in this gold. And the same goes for around. 3 layers here, and it's all around with this gold. And here's the part that I was most afraid of, the PSU or power supply unit. That came out pretty good actually, the IO ports and all that, and the other side the same. And the back side, as I said, here's another insignia. This one is raised up as well. I wish I had a way to show that, how it feels. But hey, that's how it came out to be. And I think it's a really beautiful machine. And the intention for it is that you could use it standing as well. Almost like you would use a PlayStation 5. And it still looks really good. Or you can put it against a wall or something while it's still on and functioning. And you have a nice piece to look at. And here's the result with the remote that I said. I think it came okay, I guess. Here's the part with the batteries that are dead. And yeah, here's the buttons, how I did them with the silver and gold. And I did not paint inside these plastic parts because there's the writings and all that stuff. And on the back, I left the information card out just in case. And here's the controller that I painted. I think it looks okay, I guess. And I painted the other buttons, and for some reason I had to change them. They just stopped working, and well, it's part of how these things go sometimes, I guess. And here's the monitor that I told you I will paint the face of it gold too, just so it can go with the whole theme here. And when you have them standing, for example, you would see them in this position, and that looks like it would go together when you look at it. And here you put, for example, the controller. Looks like they're uniform, meant to go together. And I think it came out better than I expected, in my opinion. I really like how it came up, because I thought it's gonna fail at some point, or just something's not gonna go right. But fortunately enough, everything went just perfect, and it's ready to go. And on the next video, I will not just make a review of this PlayStation 3, which applies to all PlayStation 3, especially the slim version. Why these are the ultimate, not just gaming, but multimedia machines or media center for your living room or bedroom or gaming room, because you can use them for so much more than a gaming console. And with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope we learned something, and it was a lot of fun for me to actually make this happen, and I hope you appreciate it, and hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye!